Alright, so the part's installed. I took this down to the drill press and drilled 4 holes through the original pulley here so that the designed part can be fully clamped onto this pulley. And there are some gaps. I could potentially print this a second time, and actually we had planned on printing this in PETG, but I wanted to test the PLA, or test the print with PLA first just to check fitment, and it fits so well that I think I'm actually just going to run it and see what happens. I kind of expect it to fail. I don't know, I guess just because it's PLA, but I don't know. I kind of, this is an underdog story, I guess. I kind of hope that it works indefinitely, or at least long enough to justify the effort to go through with this. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty uniform when it spins. Yeah, there's still water in the in the washer. I'm gonna go take a hacksaw to these excess bolts, I think, even though there's enough depth from the floor. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave it like that. So the only challenge now is getting the belt on, because the belt is supposed to slip over top once everything's put together. Well, I guess I could still do it. Alright, well, I'm going to cut back after I've gotten this put on, because I'm not going to do this with one hand. Okay, so it's installed, and yep, this belt is definitely really tough, actually. This thing is basically what's been happening is, as the washer is going, eventually, since there's no lip or anything on this pulley, the belt just ends up sliding off. I'm not sure why it was designed that way. There's some kind of torque overload because of a heavier wash or something. I really don't know, or reverse, but it's gotten really annoying. I always just flip the washer back down on its side, put the belt back on, and let her rip. Every time it's fine. So I'm not sure why it was designed like this if the belt can just be tossed back on. So I'm going to mitigate that by hopefully this nice big lip on here. I imagine with PLA, since it's not covered in epoxy or anything, it's going to eventually just wear off. But we'll see how long it works. The wife's excited, and I picked a pretty good lip on this new piece here. The belt's definitely not going to slide off of that anytime soon. And these bolts are meant to keep the pulley and the printed part well mated together, and any downward force will be applied to the pulley itself, which is secured by the center nut. That's the theory anyways. And I try to put the bolts as close to this nice solid, like 3 mil thick lip on the outside of the pulley to give it the most chance for a good amount of strength to push against this way. But anyways, so this is what it looks like. We'll see. And here it is working.